What up guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, like I mentioned yesterday, we are getting cracking into the B20vtec. Literally, we're gonna crack this thing open, bro. First thing I need to do is grab the transmission off of here. I wanna get the transmission out of the way and get the engine actually up onto the OG freaking engine stand, bro. This is my original one that I've had for years. Like when I first started the YouTube channel. Anyhow, I guess why do you guys really care? It's sentimental to me, but grab some, gotta grab some big old Allen wrenches because of my beauty bolt. Such a poser. I have one beauty bolt and the rest are all factory bolts. Whew, man, I think it is time for a new clutch for sure. This thing has most certainly seen better days, man. So every single race, every single pull, two-step, freaking rev, anything crazy or whatever that has ever happened in khaki, since you guys have seen this thing on YouTube, the whole entirety of it, I have had the same clutch in it the whole time. Through all three engines, all of it, bro. The dyno, the track, the street racing, all of it has been this same exact clutch, man, from comp. And this thing has held up. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like I didn't think that I needed a new clutch. I just pulled it off to put the engine stand on it because it wouldn't fit. But dude, yeah, this thing is freaking shot, bro. Like this might be able to be resurfaced. And oh, it's deep. But yeah, look at this. Big old chunks of shit. Dude, I have put this thing through hell. Yeah, definitely time for a new clutch. I'm gonna have to hit competition up. Only clutch I'll ever run inside of my cars. And boy, this transmission. God, man, this actually reminds me of, there's this this clip on a really extremely old video that for some reason I always think about. Alright, we're going to be painting that, but only if you can tell me what that is. Come on, you gotta tell me what it's called. I know you have definitely heard me tell you what this is called many times. I've already, hey! No, look at, there might be a sticker on it. Yep. Ah, you saw the sticker, you little cheater. You guys, and yes, you guys, got me up past 400 subscribers. 400 subscribers may not be a whole lot, you know, but to me, it's a huge deal. I just want to say once again, thank you guys, and I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have been showing me. I mixed this myself. It's basically a super sparkle silver, 500 or 600 grams of super sparkle silver, and then 100 grams of black, just to kind of darken it. Yeah, dude, that was forever ago, man. Same transmission, same paint job. Doesn't look as nice anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of it coming off because I had a brake fluid leak and it got saturated with brake fluid. So I don't know, if we have time, I'll clean all this stuff up, maybe put a fresh coat of paint on it, maybe, dude. I'm not gonna say 100% for certain, because to be straight up with you, I want to get khaki up and running ASAP. So all this painting stuff and everything just might not happen. boy. What you doing here? Hey, you can't even see you. You're just a silhouette. Silhouette, there you go. I used to say, you're black. Somebody got offended by that in the comments, so I stopped saying that. Oh. The world is so sensitive nowadays. Anyhow, yeah, dude, got a lot of this torn down. I'm getting ready to pull the head now. This is the exciting part, right? Get to finally see what it is these valves look like inside of here. So you guys remember that wet cylinder, the exhaust port? Well, this one right here. It was a little juicy where the other ones are all dry. Well, it doesn't have any cams in it right now, and if you look at that exhaust port, that looks like a pretty big crack right here. That crack is in, I think that's being held open a little bit. I don't think that's seating all the way, like at all. It sure doesn't look like it anyway. I mean, we can test it, may as well. All right, so I got the head sitting flat. Now what we're gonna do, all the valves should be shut right now because there's no cams in here. I have a little bit of water in this cup. I put a couple drops of dish soap just so to get extra bubbly if there is air going through it. But what we're gonna do is just fill each one of these combustion chambers up with water, and then we'll blow compressed air in here on the actual valve side. And if we see any bubbles come up, then obviously we have a leak. I mean, a couple of the intake valves are also allowing air to get past, but not nearly as many of the intake valves as the exhaust valves. I don't know, man. I feel like it shouldn't be allowing anything to get past at all. But I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna leave this sitting just like this with the water inside of these combustion chambers for a few hours, and we'll come back later and see if any of them go down. Because now that I have my engine all torn apart, that was kind of my goal right now, was to get the engine torn apart and to get my intake manifold off, because this Edelbrock manifold I am actually getting rid of, in which, no, I don't want to. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit because a subscriber actually sent this out to me, but we are going to be trading this for something, and you guys will see it here shortly, because I gotta load up and head out. We are going down to ASM to go help Curly, go give Curly a hand working on his car. He asked if I can come over and give him a hand for a little bit, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, dude, this thing is nice. This is such a dope ass radiator, bro. Do you think you can use a radiator that size on an LS?
Probably not.
That's too small for an LS, right?
For a designated fucking drag one would probably be good.
Yeah. Just doing a pass and you let it cool down, yeah. So what is up with, like, how does he get his signal, like the crank position sensor and all that? Oh. So he doesn't need a distributor at all. What is it? Oh, that's fuel pressure? Yeah. It's one of those engine bays. You can just stand there and stare at it forever. And it's like you keep seeing different shit. You're like, what the hell is that? So this thing's running good now, huh? I mean, it's being a bitch, right? But it's still running good, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's good to drag. It's not out of fuel.
Yeah. Hey, what is this Curly Tune sticker right here, bro?
Isn't that from Mexico sent it to me, bro?
Who?
That's from Mexico?
Oh, really? That's dope. Too fast, bro. Damn, look at them wheels, boy. So what are you doing there right now?
I'm running the wire for the right hand.
Oh, see, that's what I need to make.
I mean, when you get in the bottom of it, you put it to the bottom. So like, it's never happened, but if it ever happens when we lose a tire or something, I don't want the tires to catch the fucking...
Oh, yeah. That's genius, dude, because that actually happened to me. When my tire blew out on the way back from Tennessee, my wiring I was running right there for my fuel pump, everything, it tore all that shit out.
We had like 6 passes. And
So what you gotta do over here, pull this manifold and you're putting this guy on? You want me to get started on that or what?
yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna help Curly swapping out his intake manifold to this big old mamma jamma. This big old schmeat. What cams are these? Or the top secret?
They're set of custom regrinds.
They're custom regrinds? What's in there right now? The Pro 2s?
Yeah.
Pulling the Pro 2s. All right, I'm gonna familiarize myself with this place. I gotta get some tools and I'm gonna start pulling that manifold off. Dude, dead ass, the Edelbrock, the Victor X manifolds, like these are big manifolds, you know what I mean? But seeing it next to this OG full race manifold, good lord. This is the guy that she says not to worry about. Alrighty, out with the old, in with the new. Hell freaking yeah. What are those called again?
Velocity stacks?
Velocity stacks. Individual velocity stacks. Bro, is it gonna fit? Oh my god. Dude, I wonder if you're gonna be able to hear the difference in that manifold. Like the induction sound. Oh, actually, no, not over your engine. You can't hear any induction on.
On the outside, maybe. Inside the car, definitely not.
Dude, look at the runners, bro. More than just the plenum itself, the freaking runners are huge. So that's another thing I was just telling Curly, because this one is set up for direct port nitrous from when he had the car nitrous a long time ago. You never even used it, huh? He had planned on using it. He never even gotten around to using it. But the thing is his car is set up all motor. And let's just say he beats somebody in a race, you know, and you pop the hood and you're like, oh, you got nitrous, dude. You weren't all motor. You know how people are, bro. You can tell them there's no bottle, there's no nothing. It doesn't matter. You see a nitrous line instantly, you sprayed. Surprisingly, it fits.
That's how close I am, bro, to smoking some people.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. It fits. Gotta bend the brake line over a little bit. Those freaking nuts on the bottom of this sumbitch were a pain in the ass. That vibrates your eardrums like crazy. That is nuts, bro.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah. Oh, the Dino Room is nuts and everything echoes.
Yeah.
I like that it's not like a common manifold too. Like you see that and it's like, dude, what is that? I mean, unless you know, clearing some brake lines. So you got the transmission swapped out, yeah?
Yeah, so it's a GSR, open diff for GSR right now.
Oh, it's still open diff?
And that's good.
Yeah.
But you feel like you were leave, bro, like, bleh. Why don't you come back up? Like,
Oh, really?
Like, and I was running the tires like a 16 PSI, bro.
It's too big of a tire.
Go down to 22 by 9s.
When's that next truck day? The 27th? 19th? That was the 27th.
Oh, for the 2-something?
I have no idea.
We're going to on the 27th.
Oh.
But I'm gonna run this thing on the small tire and I guess a bunch of V8s.
Oh.
But that's how I was trying to dial it in at the track. Because when I put told me, like, look, it was like it's 8th mile. So like most cars that are gonna be there in the small tire and A should be running like a mid 7 to low 7, 8 miles.
Yeah.
So I was like, as long as you get anywhere in the mid to low 7s and 8s,
Then you could be competitive, at least.
I think it's gonna be good, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going expecting to win, but if I win a couple races,
Bro, I can bring the grinder. We could always take some weight out of the car. I'm kidding, bro.
traction bar and do a small weight plate. That's what I mean. Like, when, like, you gotta think about, like, my bushings are shot, bro. Like, completely shot. Like
The bushings?
yeah. Like my real trailer, the bushings are done on them. The front, they're trashed. Like everything's. It has fucking open diff, no traction bar. Has no alignment.
We should make a curly tune shirt. That'd be sick, bro. I'll make a curly tune shirt. Everything from the curly tune shirt goes to Curly's car. I'd be down for that.
Put my trailing arms on.
Huh?
Brakes for my trailing arms.
Yeah.
They already have the trailing arms. I said fucking.
Put in the comments down below. You guys want a curly tune shirt? Shit, I know I want one. I think that'd be dope. And it would help, you know, get some more. Look, Curly just works here, okay? You look at this car and you look around, there's like probably well over $1 million worth of cars in here. He just works here. Freaking showroom quality 69 Camaro sitting right here. Anyhow, I think that'd be dope. Get a curly tune shirt going. So I'd be down for that. Any of the profit from the curly tune shirt will go towards the tuner's car, man. I think he deserves it. This thing needs bushings. It needs a lot of little stuff. Rotors?
Like the rotors, the calipers. I just put my trailing arms that I have for it.
What do you have, like extended trailing arms or something for it? Oh yeah. That's what I need. What clutch is in here? Do you have a good clutch in there?
SETI Super Single.
Oh, okay.
But right now I'm going to start with that with the cams, empty manifold. Then I'm going down at the sides on the tire.
Yeah.
See what it does.
Well, I want to go out this time. So it's the 19th. This is the next day you guys are taking the cars out.
If I get fuel by then, I just gotta find somebody who has the fuel.
You have to find fuel? Oh, lovely. Well, there it is. New intake manifold is on. Decided to hold off on the cams for now.
It took me 2 days to do the time together, just because like,
yeah.
it's a bitch sometimes. Yeah. Like, when I get it, I can get it in one try. When I'm supposed to be an asshole, it's like,
dude, you know what I hate is whenever you run into that, like, it's like one tooth this way, and it's way off, and then one tooth the other way, and then it's like it kind of lines up, but it's not.
Well, that's how it was with this one, bro. Like, I did it like 5 times.
And for
kept doing the same thing, so I was like,
I guess that's from like milling the head a lot. Like if the head's been milled a lot.
Well, my problem not just the head being milled. Like, I have a fucking 88 millimeter fucking gasket on there. And
you have to run a thick gasket like that, huh?
I'm gonna go drop it in size.
So what's the compression on this right now?
So the motor was supposed to be, originally when we first did the motor, it was like a 14.3, 14.4, bro.
Yeah.
But this last time that we fucking took the crank out and we did it, I fucked up one of the fucking valves. So I switched rods. I switched from the Ferrari flat valves to a SuperTech flat valve, but theirs aren't completely fat. They still have a little dish on them.
Yeah.
From Eagle H-beams to Speed Factory H-beams. I don't know if you remember the day that we did the compression test on the dyno, it was 270 all across. Yeah. So with the new rods, new valves and everything, my compression got dropped down to 220, bro.
Oh, really?
So if I do compression test right now, it's 220 all across.
So you think it came down from the rod, or?
I noticed it came down a lot from the rod. Like, I don't know if you remember when I first put it together, my piston used to stick out like.
Yeah, no, I remember. Without a head gasket on here, if you just set the head on the block and turn the crank, the piston would lift the head.
It won't do that shit no more, bro.
No.
So like it dropped significantly. So I was talking to Cole.
Oh, so that's why you should be able to run a thinner head gasket now.
I was talking to Cole about it. He told me like, well, so like, even though you went with the same rod or whatever, so like you could have had B17 rods before, which are a little longer, and now you have the LS ones that they come down a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, it dropped a lot, bro. That's the reason I was gonna go with those cams I have over there, because I feel like the Pro 2s are too big for the compression the car is now. Yeah. So realistically, like,
it's probably around 13 to 1 or so right now.
It's probably like 13, maybe 13.5 of that. Maybe a little bit less. So I want to go to those cams because I've had them on low compression engines before, bro, and those fucking cams work good. Like, I had those cams.
13.5 is low compression to you, or what?
Yeah. After we do this fucking small tire shootout thing, I'm gonna switch cams, and then now just put on the dyno.
Are you gonna dyno it with this manifold?
Yeah. So I was talking to the guy from Full Racing, he told me to let him know how it does compared to what I have.
Oh, compared to the Edelbrock?
I do want to see what it does. I mean, like, you gotta think about it, like,
It should pick up a little.
hopefully, but I had, like, with that fucking manifold, I had vacuum leaks because I had the nitrous lines, but it's always been open because I have no bottle on it.
Oh,
so it's always had an open line.
Yeah.
Causing fucking vacuum leak and shit.
Huh.
So with this one being sealed now, it should be good.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I mean, the water level has definitely went down a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty equal across all four of them. Dude, honestly, I think that the head just needs to be cleaned up, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of leaning towards, oh, by the way, we're back at the house. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe this head gasket was given out because of how clean these pistons are. Dude, these pistons are ridiculously clean. Like, there's no reason why they should be that damn shiny, especially right around the edges like that. Only thing I could think is maybe the head gasket was no bueno, in which I haven't even lifted it up to look at the back side of it. I don't know. Like, look right here. Do you see how it's kind of white inside of there? Oh yeah, look right here. Do you see how it's like really white inside where the water jacket is at? But then do you see how it's getting really close to the cylinder right here? It's like that in a few spots. Oh, right there. Damn. Definitely right here through the center. Dude, I think that's what it is, man. I think that the head gasket was leaking just enough. Because honestly, I was having some heating problems, like, but it was immediately after we switched over to that tucked radiator. I was just thinking maybe I didn't get all the air out. But I burped it, bro. Like, I got all the air out of the system, and then I went back, and then it needed more water. Like, I don't know. If now that I think about it, water was kind of disappearing a couple of times, and I'm like, I could have swore I topped this off. So maybe it was pushing water into the cylinders, dude. That would most certainly explain why these pistons are so damn clean. I don't know. I think that's the plan, dude. I have some dual valve springs, titanium retainers. Somewhere. I gotta go through all my stuff and find it. I want to get that stuff out because this head has all stock valve train in it. I want to get all the dual valve springs, titanium retainers put in there, dig out my Pro 2 cams, take the head down to a machine shop, have it all gone over, the valves all cleaned up and reseated, get the new springs, retainers put in there. Obviously switch over to our Pro 2s. And dude, the block is, I'm sure, is good. It had really good compression numbers. So that's the thing. With the head gasket, remember how I always said, like, it seemed like whenever it sit for a while and you'd start it up, it'd run kind of decent until it'd warm up. Maybe that's what it is. Like, once it warmed up is whenever the head was flexing or something. I don't know, letting the head gasket leak. Come on, you guys. Come on, kennel. Time for bed. I love you guys. I love you. Whenever I tell them goodnight, I always give them a piece of bacon. Toby and Poppers. Good night, dudes. Love ya. Anyhow, I'm really happy that Curly has gotten his car figured out to the point now he has something that he can consistently go out and take to the track and stuff. It's really dope. Also, I am really considering making a Curly Tune shirt. It's gonna be obviously with this logo that we made for him before. Maybe we'll put Deadbeat Garage in there or something, but mainly just a Curly Tune shirt. I think that'd be really freaking dope. Put it in the comments if you guys are interested in that, if you would want to pick up a Curly Tune shirt. And like I said, anything profit wise is gonna go towards him being able to replace some things on that car, man, and get out there and break some damn records with the all motor class. But boom, look at this shit, boy. So now this is the only reason why I was willing to trade off. Let me move my trash out of the way. You got freaking trash in this shot. Anyhow, this is the only reason why I was willing to trade off my intake manifold, because I would have never gotten rid of that Edelbrock, but it's just because I'm trading it for another Edelbrock. If you guys notice this weld around here, Curly has actually already cut this thing open and ported and cleaned up the inside of it. But another huge benefit to trading is the fact that this is already set up for direct port nitrous. So yes, khaki is going to stay a nitrous car. Can't see those nozzles in there very well. Let me bust down my flashlight. So yeah, each runner has a nozzle pointing directly into the valves, baby. So yeah, this is gonna be a much needed improvement on khaki once we get it all put back together. We're definitely gonna need to paint this thing black. But yeah, Curly was switching over to that full race manifold, and we were talking about this a while back. I asked him if he'd be willing to trade his Victor X for my Victor X, because mine's just basically, it's the same exact manifold, it's just untouched, you know what I mean? And he is getting rid of the nitrous. He's not going to be putting his car on nitrous, but I most certainly am not getting rid of the nitrous. So, and you guys know I've been wanting to go direct port. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Put it in the comments down below if you guys have any opinions on any of this stuff that went on today, about the head, the valves, like what you're seeing on this head gasket. Like, do you think that was our problem? I mean, look at these pistons, bro. I'm blown away at how clean those are. Anyhow, peace, guys. See you on the next one.